We'll do it live. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Who am I imitating? You ever see that Bill O'Reilly clip, guys? I love that. What makes people get so agitated like that? I love that Bill O'Reilly clip. He's a pissed off guy. We'll do it live. Yeah, fuck it, we'll do it live. Let me calm down. Wait for everybody to get in. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day, guys. Happy hump day. Hopefully I don't have any technical difficulties today. I should be okay. Waiver wire Wednesday has came and gone. Ooh, I pulled a fast one on the league. Fast one. Man, I cannot wait to hear from you guys. We're going to talk a little fantasy football. We got strategy to talk about. The waiver wires are thin. All throughout the leagues, thin waiver wires. If we had to think about it, guys, and be honest, this is why we play fantasy football. Now, like the playoffs are cool if you get there. The summer's fun. That's one of the highlights, the draft in the beginning. And then it's now, right? This is the fucking fun. Slice up the fun. Let's go. Let's go. Man, I think I pulled the wool over 9 sets of eyes, 18 eyes. I pulled the wool over last night. Hey, it's me, NOOCH. Hey, Darius Slayton. Got the blue on. Got the blue on for Slayton today, boys. I'm surprised nobody thought of him. Like we all know how to read numbers. Let me tell you what I'm getting at. It's hard. It's so hard to find something special. And we could all look at who's been doing the best, try to grab them. But as far as guys with a high ceiling, I know Slayton's got a chance for like an explosion game because he does it every once in a while. So if we all are jockeying to grab a guy here, grab a guy there, we're not going to pick up like Jordan Mason week 2. Like nobody's going to get productions like that. But I'm thinking like so many of these guys have low cap ceilings. Then I look at Slayton, like a couple weeks ago, he had 11 targets, 8 catches, 122 yards. That was encouraging. The week after that, another 11 targets, 6 catches, 57 yards. Then he had a slow week. Then week 8, 4 catches, 108 yards. That I love. Slayton was on the trade deadline. When the NFL trade deadline was happening, I was hearing the Steelers might want to trade for Slayton. They ended up getting Mike Williams. But a lot of teams had interest in Slayton if the Giants were going to deal him for the right price because he's got a lot of promise. He's got upside. So that's why I went with him. 4 for 108 2 weeks ago. The guy could get you. Here's why I didn't go for Thielen. The last couple years, I used to call Thielen quarter after one. That was his nickname. Remember, if Ryan's in the room, whenever Ryan comes, I'd be like, Ryan, I'll see you quarter after one when Thielen gets in. And then every week, Thielen would get in quarter after one. And he'd call me, hey, quarter after one. He scored again. I'm quarter after one. But now Thielen's getting a little older. He's always dinged up. He's not quarter after one anymore. He's I don't know, 805. Thielen, I didn't go with Thielen because a lot of 7, 8 catch games, 42 yards. Wandell Thielen, the high catches, low yards. I don't like that stuff. So I'd rather take a shot on Slayton. Now, I'm not sure. I didn't even talk about the main thing here, guys. I'm so overlooking it that I didn't even explain myself. Cody, what's up, Cody? Yeah, I know. Let me talk about the Giants 1 second. I'm expecting whenever the team benches somebody, the Giants bench Daniel Jones now. Now they're going with Tommy Cutlets. What's his name? Tommy DeVito. They're going with Tommy DeVito, which is a little surprising to me. I'd like to talk about this with a couple of fucking football fans here. Wasn't Drew Lock the backup? Drew Lock, I thought, was the backup. So if I'm the Giants, why aren't the Giants starting Drew Lock? Are we that corny? Are we that cheesy of an organization now that they're doing the fucking Tommy Cutlets thing because they think the fan base will like it? Listen, I'm Italian. I don't need fucking cutlets. I don't need that shit. I want my team to be respectable, and I want other free agents who look at the Giants to maybe want to go there. This fucking I don't want that shit. I'm not in. I'm not in. I'm going on record right now. I'm not in for the Tommy Cutlets. Not in. I'm against it. Hate on me if you want. I don't want that shit. But while we're here, he's not a bad player. But from what I understand, Drew Lock is ahead of him as a football player in the NFL. And if I'm the Giants, maybe they're tanking. I don't know. But there's more to that. There's more to that. Either the Giants are tanking. Why? When Jones was out before, Drew Lock was the guy. But now he's not. I don't understand that. But here's what I'm saying. When the Giants interject Tommy Cutlets, the team is going to have life. And I feel like Slayton, Neighbors, even Wandell's going to get down the field a little more. Instead of the 5-yard button hook, Wandell's going to be running 8.5 yards and catching it. The Giants, it's natural. It's like the psychology of sport. They're coming out like their fucking quarterback just got benched. And he wasn't that bad, guys. Like, I feel, did you hear the Giants players protested for Daniel Jones already? I'm kind of happy for him. I'm very happy for Daniel Jones. I feel good about that for him. The Giants fucking players stood up they went to bat. They said, this isn't his fault. They fucking went to bat for him. Oh, that's heartwarming. I like that shit. Because there's a lot of reasons the Giants lost. But you know what? Here's the deal. The reason why they went to bat for him is because I believe the players could see the organization. The players could see the organization's tanking. Don't give me the fucking Tommy Cutlets to make North Jersey happy. What are we, fucking 2-year-olds? That shit don't impress me. Get me the team right. Like they're like dumbing shit down. Like, if that's why you're doing Tommy Cutlets for the fan base, I speak for the majority of us. We don't like that shit. Right, Oscar? They got to fire. This fucking jerk off, you know what? This guy's a jerk off. I want you to clip this and send it to this jerk off in the Giants office. Joe Schoen or whatever the fuck his name is. It should be jerk off. That should be his name. I saw another bad one. They keep showing these clips from the ceiling of the office. And the kid is, the fucking young guys, he's got the book. He's like, hey, man, are you sure nobody's going to want to give Saquon $12 million if we let him go? And Joe Schoen's going, well, there's a lot of running backs out there. And the kid's going, yeah, but not difference makers. This fucking guy is a jerk off. If you don't know that Saquon Barkley is a difference maker, he's like, well, a lot of teams. He's like, well, who's going to spend on him? And the kid's like, anybody with the cap room. And he's like, like that guy, I want him fired yesterday. I want that guy out of our organization. The way his brain works, jerk off things will keep happening. We got to get rid of that guy. Who is that guy? How do we get him fired? Straight up, Scout's honor. I want that guy out. Joe Schoen, get the fuck out. You're a jerk. That's the same guy that said, well, what are we going to give Saquon $12 million a year to not hand the ball off? It's Daniel's year. We gave Daniel the contract. You fucking jerk off. It's Daniel's year. Anybody who even speaks language like that, it's Daniel's year. Doesn't know sports. Jerk off. I don't know how he got there, but he's been a jerk off his whole life. Now he's in a position of power, and nobody respects that. Nobody respects that. Get out. Get out. I've seen enough clips of that guy that makes me want to regurgitate on my phone every time he speaks. Who's going to pay? Who's going to pay him $12 million? The fucking, I don't know what the kid, he was afraid to talk back. He was like, who's going to pay him $12 million? The kid goes, anybody? Anybody with the money? Like, wow. This guy didn't see Saquon. It's terrible. Oh, Paul, shut the fuck up. I'm rolling. Enough of you. Enough of you, Paul. He's always bothering me with that shit. Just overlook it for 20 minutes till I'm done. Tell me later. You know what? You have some fucking courtesy from me. When I'm rolling, don't fucking hit me on the private to not message again. You fucking hold it for a half an hour. I'm on fire today. Hold it, Paul. Not now. Courtesy goes both ways. Shit. No fucking nitpicking on NOOCH today. JFFL. Look at this. Thin waiver wire. Thin waiver wire. Justin Herbert. Oh, man. Oh, you know what? I wonder, did you get a quarterback, Paul? I let go of Darnold on the waiver, but the Giants got me fired up just now. Thinking about that guy, the way he gave Saquon the business, fired me up. I'm so down on the Giants, guys. So down on the Giants. Yo, I got so upset watching this guy, the way he spoke in the meeting with the other coaches. Like, what are we going to do at Saquon? Like, what? Why don't you? I don't want to get myself in trouble. I don't want to get a flag because I don't know if I've ever taken it up this high. I got pissed off thinking about that. Shit, Oscar. Got to bring it back down. You know what I'm saying? It's a good day. It's a good day today. I got my guy Slayton. Hey, Oscar, you know what? Our league. Crazy. Very crazy. I'm looking at the rosters. I'm not going to give away too much. First of all, Cody and my mother, the winner of that game, is probably going to the playoffs. Probably. Now, has anyone looked at Mel's roster lately? This guy is like a kamikaze pilot. He's like a kamikaze pilot. He's got like 4 tight ends. His whole team is on a bye this week on the bench, but somehow he fields a team. Last week, he grabbed Taysom Hill and put him off waivers, and he gave him a 50. So there's a lot of luck involved here. I picked up Slayton. You know what? I want to see who picked up what in T Rich's league, because that league we got a lot of open spots. Anthony Richardson. Oh, wow. T Rich grabbed Richardson. Look at that. There's hope again. There's hope. Siebert, Bears, Disley's, usual suspects. Warren. Wow. Dunny, $22 on Warren. Did Najee lose a leg or something? God forbid. What? Whoa, Dunny boy. Westbrook Akane. Oh, somebody got him. Oh, Paul got him for nothing. Wow. And if I only sent one group text out, why is Paul yelling? I didn't send it in multiple chats. Wait, I think I just sent it. Yeah, I only sent it in one. Yeah, Paul only got it in one. Oh, he is a rain cloud. I only sent it to him once. You were wrong, Paul, for even yelling at me. I didn't send it to the JFFL. I made up my own list, so I can only send it once to everybody. You're like Tony Soprano's mother, Paul. Always whining. Oh, shit. Yo, Big O, I thought more people were going to bid for Jonnu Smith. He's getting hot down there in Miami. That's a good waiver wire pickup. Tight ends, it seems like there's none of them. They all stink, and now there's too many of them. Like, I already have tight ends, but I'm like, Jonnu's been hot. Let me see what happens over there. He's been playing good with Tua down there. I got Njoku right now starting, but I got Jonnu on the bench. You never know. Tight ends go down too. Why keep like really bad receivers? Why do I have to keep 6 receivers and 1 tight end? Like, there's no rule. Maybe I'll keep 4 receivers and 3 tight ends. If Njoku, Evan Ingram are there, and like a Jonnu Smith, and I'm not sure, I might keep them all. Rotate, play who I need to play. This week, Evan Ingram's on a bye. I'm starting Njoku, I think, but he plays tomorrow night. I don't know if I want to waste that spot tomorrow night. Then they get shut out by Pittsburgh. I'm upset. But I think Cleveland's pass catchers are going to be productive tomorrow night. Who do we like in that game? I'm going to check the lines right now. Another one, Giants, Eagles. That's another one. Christmas Day. Saquon's going to be in the Kelly Green dancing in the end zone on us. And I got to think about this jerk. Oh, what are we going to hit and Saquon the ball for $12 million? Yeah, stiff. Yeah, geek. Get out. Oh, my goodness. A guy like that should never be around the leadership positions. Jerk off. That guy's got a bad brain. I don't give a shit what his grades are. That guy, toxic mind to make decisions for the organization. That's our GM. Look that up, somebody. Who the fuck is that guy? That's our GM? Joe Schoem, Schoem. Please, somebody tell me about this guy. Oh, the way he was thinking out loud, and the way the words that were coming out to justify his decisions was so scary that I know we're going to stink forever until this guy's not gone. If this guy's pulling the trigger for all the moves, we're fucking finished. I don't like one thing he says. Oh, I'll look him up myself. I gotta. Is that our GM? Oh, once I type SCHO, there he is. American manager. Here we go. Jesus, there he is. Senior vice president and the general manager of the New York Giants. That's our GM. No wonder all this shit's going down. Oh man. This is the guy making our football. This is the guy that drafted Daniel. We love Daniel. Oh, the book on Daniel Jones coming out of college was he reads everything fucking late as hell. Good guy, good in the locker room. Teammates love him. He'll run through a wall, gets through his progressions, slow as fuck. Slower than all the other guys. Can't find his reads. That's been the book on him since he was drafted. Somebody go look up Merrill Hodge on Daniel Jones the day he got drafted by the Giants. He predicted it perfect. He goes, I'm sad for the Giants today. And he broke down everything Daniel Jones is. Backup quarterback. I can't believe it. And it's not getting any better. We grab Devin Singletary. We don't even use him. That's Joe Schoen, whatever his name is. Singletary doesn't even play. Tracy beat him out already. We got a back. The coaches identified who the guy really is, Tracy. He's our back now. So our running back, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're all screwed up. Now we're not going with the real backup. We're going with Tommy Cutlets to make the fan base happy. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. I'll tell you what. There's a couple fantasy guys I'm worried about this week. What does one do with DeAndre Hopkins? I don't think you could bench him. I traded for him in T. Rich's league, and I'm nervous now. He gave me one good game, but two subpar. But that's how Andy Reid keeps shit. At any given day, the bomb could go off for another 30. I don't know oh man, it's not fun having Hopkins right now. It's easier having Juan Jennings. I like having Jennings. I hope Mooney's hamstring's good too. All right, I want to see something with football. football, the lines tell you a lot. That's how we knew Josh Downs was going to take over in Indianapolis. He was listed 10 yards over Pittman one week, a long time ago, early in the season. We're like, oh. Pittsburgh is 3.5-point favorite at Cleveland tomorrow. We're back. We're Thursday night football already. We got decisions to make, guys. Tampa Bay at New York. Man, the Giants. I don't know. I'm not that. That's a non-touchable game. Let's see if Slayton's in here. I want to see that. That could be the one where we cream them. Last week, I told you guys that there was a new offensive coordinator in Vegas. The Raiders were going to use Madison out of the backfield. The latter was 25 yards, 40 and 50. It was plus 240. We hit the whole thing. He got 50 yards receiving, crushed it. If we could find a nice, like a low number for, they don't have players yet. A couple days from now, they will. Yeah, no players in the Giants game yet because they don't know. They don't. Tommy Cutlett's his quarterback. They don't know what's going on. It's hard to make lines when the team is unsure. That's why I take a shot with whoever's the quarterback for the Giants. They need the full arsenal. Slayton's been resting for 2 weeks. He didn't make it to Germany with the concussion. He'll be fine. Dallas is in big trouble. Washington defense, waiver wires, guys. I would spend money on Washington's defense. I had the Houston Texans defense this past week against Dallas, and it panned out. They had like 20-something in both leagues. Dallas's offense is shaky. And those guys are known as quitters. I've seen a million tapes on them quitting on the field. Fucking receivers running half-ass routes, when the ball was on the other side of the field, like quitter type shit. So I like Washington's D against Dallas. And I like Washington in any teaser this week. Take that 10, get it down to 4 or more. Detroit's in Indy. No chance, Indy. I think Detroit keeps rolling. I like to just do a quick look at the games. Friday, we're going to do the real sports. San Fran, Green Bay. I'll tell you what, the Niners lost again. They're not that tough anymore. Look, do you see how that's why we got to give the Chiefs more credit. Look how hard it is to stay good. Like the Eagles had a major fall off last year, the year after their Super Bowl. They started like 8-1, and then like they never won again, barely. The Niners, Super Bowl last year, overtime with the Chiefs. They're barely a 500 club this year. Oh, they lost this guy. Big deal. The Chiefs lost everybody too. But they've been winning for years. Years. That's special. It's so hard. It is so hard to stay consistent, to win consistently like that. I'm impressed. That's why they're not losing. They're not losing. We could easily take a few right off the top of the board. Carolina, Kansas City this week. KC's not going to Carolina and losing. It might be close for a while, but they're not losing. Chiefs, Washington. Oh, we could tiptoe right through this. 4 teams, 10-point teaser, 4 legs. Let's see. I got 2 legs right now. Washington and the Chiefs. Now, what's another good leg? Let's see. Minnesota and the Bears. If I take the 39.5, drop that 10. I love that. Over 29.5. Are they allowed to throw forward passes? Okay, that's the third leg. For some reason, I like that. Put that 39 to 29. And one more. I'm just one quick little teaser. Man, the Niners are plus 1.5 at Green Bay. Am I really going to be nervous to throw 10 on the Niners? Niners plus 11.5. Should I be nervous about that? That's the fourth one. So 4-leg teaser. 10 points plus 100 odds. Kansas City Chiefs -0.5 versus the Panthers. Washington -0.5 versus the Cowboys. Vikings Bears game over 29.5. And 49ers plus 11.5 at Green Bay. First teaser of the day or of the week. Who do we like tonight? on a Wednesday, a boring ass Wednesday, you know what it feels like for me? Like a 40-minute cardio sesh. Put the hoodie up, back to the gym piece, get a good one in. Slow sports tonight. Knicks play at 10. Thank God I got screwed on my cable, so I don't know what game I'll be watching, but there's basketball on late. But I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live probably for the game tomorrow too. Arlee's heating up, Oscar. Heating up. The waiver wires are so thin. I don't know, boys, but that's who I like this week. That's who I like. Went over some of these games. The waiver wire, there's nothing there. Injuries are here. The bye weeks are here, and just about every race is open. There's only like one team eliminated in one of my leagues. JFFL, is Nate eliminated? Let me see. Nobody's eliminated. Oh, yeah, Nate might be eliminated. Knobs is close. Dunny's hanging on by a thread. It's really 7 of us for the 6 spots, and everybody's telling me that I'm going to be out. I told Patterson he'll be out, but I'm out of here. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.